This week on BGTV.
Jamelis will show us the challenges of pulling off a successful swim meet.
We'll see what Hannah has in store for us on the first edition of Sports with Hannah.
Troy will take us behind the scenes of Mr. Cloud's new class.
Then, Helen will introduce us to a pillar of the community.
Next, we'll find out what it takes to win the JROTC push-up challenge.
And finally, our first installment of Hot Takes with Jake.
I'm Nolan.
And I'm Dylan.
And you're watching BGTV. The varsity boys swim team at Washville is well known for its many triumphs throughout the years.
What many people don't know is that there is much more to putting on a swim meet than meets the eye.
This week, Jamelis will show us exactly what it takes to make these swim meets come together.
My favorite lane to time is lane 3. I like timing lane 3 because it's generally like the fastest lane, and it gets really exciting because it's really like racing. And yeah, I also like being like in the middle of the pool.
My favorite event to time is definitely the 50 free because it's a very fast event and it's very intense.
I'm Madison Brown, and I'm a manager for the boys swimming and diving team. Okay, so counties is my favorite meet in the entire world. I love counties. Counties is better than sections. Counties is our home meet, but it's also an invitational. So I've done all the different jobs at counties. So in middle school, I used to time, and timing is just like you'll have 2 people there. You just take it as like a backup in case the scoreboard doesn't work, and then also sometimes they'll look back on that if they have a slow touch to try and see if somebody made a cut or not. And then I also did the medals. So I love doing the medals because you get to organize them, and then we print out little sheets with their name and their time and their place on the back of them, and then we just give them out. So I like doing that because then you get to talk to all the people from the other teams, and you also get to like be like, these are the winners. I announced one year, which was fun because I'm not very good at names all the time, but it was also nice to kind of just see where everybody was and how well they were doing on our team and other teams. And then I've lifeguarded, so I've done all of the different positions, I guess you could say, behind the scenes.
Now let's head over to the gymnasium to see what Hannah's up to on this week's Sports with Hannah.
Hey Wizards, and welcome to Sports with Hannah. Last week, on Sunday, January 29th, track and field had an invitational meet at the Armory. Congratulations to Sam Mineo on breaking the school record and moving up the rankings to number 1 in the nation for race walking. On Tuesday, January 31st, the boys varsity basketball team had a game against Kingston. On Wednesday, February 1st, the wrestling team had a meet against Minnesink. On Thursday, February 2nd, the boys varsity basketball team upset Warwick. On Friday, February 3rd, boys swimming and diving had their OCIAA counties meet and placed 3rd. On Saturday, February 4th, cheerleading had a competition at Monroe. Next week, on Saturday, February 11th, the girls' varsity basketball team have a game away against Burke. Varsity wrestling has sections, and track and field have sections. On Monday, February 13th, the girls' varsity basketball team senior night against Middletown, and boys' varsity basketball team have a game away against Red Hook. On Tuesday, February 14th, the girls' varsity basketball team have a game against Kingston. On Wednesday, February 15th, the boys' varsity basketball team have a game away against Middletown. On Thursday, February 16th, boys' varsity basketball senior night against Pine Bush, and girls' varsity basketball have a game away against Pine Bush. And boys swimming and diving have section prelims. Good luck to all the teams.
Are you kidding me? Is that a spy cam? No, it's a mic. Can you braid it?
Yeah, I can braid it. Couple. Deny. Couple. I wanted my friend Gianna to get a shot. Whoa. That was something. It's like, ready, 1, 2. Oh boy. I have to keep things in my mind. Sorry.
Sophia! I'm going prom dress shopping after this. I do get beat baseline fairly often.
Oh. It was the security guard. He tricked me.
I was a boxing girl.
I stood there like this. Shoot it!
Oh. I was gonna block her, but I didn't want to.
You're so generous.
Yeah.
Or you couldn't. I've been doing it. What time is it?
Move forward, let's go.
They're 4
There's
on.
4 on.
I'll trip her. I'll stand at the fountain. I'll just. Amadas? They are closed on Tuesdays. Can we get a drink?
They're closed on Mondays.
Oh, they're closed. What if you want Mexican food on a Monday and all of the places in town are closed?
I thought you were gonna trip me.
I didn't have to.
I made Cinnabons in the air fryer.
Somebody else come on with me.
I'll go with you. Malvi just told Katie that queso's free on Thursdays.
East Coast is free on Thursdays?
No, queso.
Ooh.
Should I like do a cross-eyed? Like,
Where's queso free on Thursdays?
No, just this.
Yours slipped inside out.
uh-oh. I should have took my asthma pump today. I'm like this. Dibs! Dibs! For the camera. No, I need your sweatshirt. I'm gonna point at it and then I'm gonna shoot it and make it.
Well, you're gonna miss it, then I'm gonna go like this.
Wait, get you.
Oh, there it is.
And who's updating those scores on Max Preps? This would be hilarious if our friend Vanessa was here.
Oh.
I miss her. Shout out to Vanessa. Get up.
13. Here.
Where's that?
No, it was a pivot. Wait, in a few possessions, can we go zone?
Good luck, Alexis. Good job, Shannon. Woo!
Yeah.
So sweating.
1, 2, 3, Wizards! Ready? No, we're not doing that. No, okay. This is mic'd up. Out.
Now, let's take a quick commercial break.
Mom, I have no idea where I want to go to school. No idea what to do. I can't do that. Like, it's just, everything is just so complicated. I need a spa day. I'm so refreshed.
Ebooks are on sale. Get them while supplies last. Visit herfjones.com for details.
Tickets are now on sale for the WHS Mask and Mime Society's music production of the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Watch 6 spellers as they compete for the grand prize and have a chance to be a speller yourself.
Performances are from March 9th to the 11th at 7 p.m. Tickets can be purchased at whsdrama.ludus.com.
67th annual OCCA College Fair will be held on April 27th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the SUNY Orange Physical Education Building. Meet with over 100 college admissions representatives. Dylan, did you take Mr. Klau's new class about sports this year?
I actually take that class right now. It's really interesting learning about sports and history at the same time.
That sounds really interesting. Let's pass it over to Troy to take a deeper dive into Mr. Klau's new class.
Hi, Mr. Clow. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
So, is this your first year teaching this course?
This is my first year teaching the class, yep.
For those students who don't know, can you tell me a little bit about it?
So, America Through Sports is the study of sports' impact on American society and history, really predominantly throughout the 20th century, so like the 1900s. Whether it be baseball, football, basketball, boxing, the Olympics. Throughout many times throughout our history, there have been major sporting events, personas, and developments that really mirror and reflect what we're going through in society.
Is there any time period or event in American history that is your favorite to talk about?
When it comes to sports?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's kind of cliche to say all of it, but I really, really do enjoy all of it. What we have focused a lot on in the early part of the year is from a social standpoint. You know, when we talk about discrimination that's happened throughout American history and how different athletes, even before Jackie Robinson, these guys made their marks and they helped really demonstrate how racial inequity has always been persistent and how incredibly terrible it was during this time period.
How are your students responding to this class?
Good, very, very good. We have a lot of characters in the class, which is great. A lot of people from different sport backgrounds. I have straight up just football guys. I have straight up basketball people. I have soccer people. So to see kind of all these different perspectives kind of like come together, it's really, really cool.
And will this class continue in future years?
Oh, that's my hope. That's definitely my hope. I do have a lot of juniors taking this class this year, so for the sophomores out there who are interested in picking up an elective, I think this is a great one to do. And if you were a junior and you couldn't get into this class and you'd be a senior next year, we'd love to have you next year, absolutely.
Yeah, well, thank you for all your insight. Thank you.
You got it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
have a good
man.
day.
Appreciate it. All right.
Thank you, Wizards, for watching. My name is Troy Isbell, and I'll see you next week.
Washingtonville is home to so many influential role models.
One of these role models is a man known as Coach Craig. And this week, Helen will introduce us to the many different roles he plays in our community.
Coach Craig.
Coach Craig. Coach Craig.
Coach Craig.
Coach Craig. Coach Craig. Coach Craig. Coach Craig. Coach Craig.
My name is Coach Craig. I am also a county court judge and an acting Supreme Court justice, father of 4, and married to Dr. Emily Brown.
Boy, what type of person is Coach Brown? He's incredibly giving, thoughtful, selfless, caring. During our swim meets for his kids, he's always the loudest person up in the stands, no matter who's swimming, what athlete. He's their biggest cheerleader.
Craig has helped my daughters tremendously. I've been on the board with the Seahawks with Craig, and I've been with him for a very long time, for many years. And there's years where he will know there are times for every event when I don't even know it half the time.
He is always motivating. He's always encouraging. He is a positive role model because he wants the kids to do better. And as we are officials, so we are constantly seeing him both on deck as well as otherwise during practice, and he is always smiling, number one. That's very important for both parents and kids. That's reassuring.
It's like I never ask for more than your best, and that really impacted me.
We've known Craig for a few years, and he is amazing. He's amazing with the kids. He's amazing at his job. He's just, he's always giving back to the community.
What made me a good person is I learned from what he does.
My good memories with Coach Craig is when I made JOs in the 500, and he came to count for my 500 and coach me on it. And he drove over 2 hours to come see me.
He's the one who originally taught me how to swim properly and taught me pretty much everything I know and got me where I am now.
He's done a lot more for me than just swimming. He's helped me through a lot of just little things that I had going on in my life when I need another point of view. He's really helped me through that, figuring stuff out.
I don't go to Seahawks that often, but every time I do come, he makes me feel welcome, like I actually belong there, even though swimming wasn't my main sport.
I think it goes without saying he has a pretty busy job outside of the school, and he does set aside a lot of time for the students and the athletes of this sport, and in particular swimming and diving.
The way that I'm able to juggle having a full-time job, maintaining my responsibilities as a father, and being the head coach of the Seahawks is a lot of support from my family and the board of directors here, as well as the other parents.
So the amount of time he volunteers, it just can't be added up. It's incredible.
Definitely a motivating factor, not just for the kids, but also for us parents as volunteers who are doing, it reassures what we are doing makes a difference. So volunteers like Coach Craig and other volunteers are the reason why the swim club actually has so many students and has happy students, happy children, happy kids, happy swimmers, and that's what matters. So I think he goes above and beyond that basic volunteering, and that says a lot about his character.
This is really
incorporated with everyone on Seahawks. He doesn't only go to a specific group, he's friends with everyone. All the parents love him, all the kids love him. He brings us pizza, he's a really great guy.
And he also, during the off season, works with our athletes pretty closely. So having that relationship with him only makes our program as a whole stronger.
Practice, and he gave us candy canes at the end of it.
That he just has heart for everybody, no matter what situation, good or bad. He always sees the positive and will always say the best.
So Washingtonville is a tremendous space. We have a tremendous community where people really care about it. Washingtonville epitomizes it takes a village in order to raise a child.
I didn't realize how much he affected people and how people actually go to him to talk to him about stuff.
In regards to Mrs. Brown, Dr. Brown, again, her selflessness, the time she invests is just incredible. She has been the head of our booster organization for the girls swim team for the past number of years. So it really is remarkable between Dr. Brown and Judge Brown how they do what they do on a daily basis for their jobs, for their families, and then have time to volunteer.
Truthfully, I think coaching is more about making sure that the kids feel like they're heard, the kids feel like the coach cares about them, and really swimming fast is secondary to that because those things take care of themselves. I like to think that people think of me as more than a coach because I think of them as more than swimmers. About the relationships that we build, it's important to me that the kids think that I care about them because I do, and also that I'm a good role model for them. It's important they think they can talk to me about anything that's going on in their lives because it's not just about swimming, it's about life.
Thank you, Coach Craig.
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 Thank you, Coach Brown.
Thank you, Coach Craig.
Thank you, Coach Craig.
Thank you, Coach Craig. Thank you, Coach Craig.
Thank you, Coach Craig.
Nolan, how many push-ups do you think I can do?
I don't know, dude, like 4.
Let's see. In the meantime, let's check out Jack's segment on the JROTC push-up challenge that is happening this month.
What's up, Wizard Nation? Today we're going to be checking out the JROTC push-up challenge. Let's go. What is your favorite part about the push-up contest?
I really like seeing everyone come together for a good cause, fundraising for Washington Jerks.
How long has the push-up contest been going on for?
This is going to be our first year doing it, and we're really excited.
Will you guys be doing the contest again next year?
I really hope so, but I'm pretty sure whoever's in charge next year will definitely have it.
All right, now time for the first installment of Hot Takes with Jake.
Hot Takes with Jake. Takes with Jake. Today, this week, we are going to discuss the Super Bowl and whether people like it or whether people want to see whatever. Excited for the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Who's in the Super Bowl?
Who's in the Super Bowl? The Eagles and the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl.
The Eagles.
What's that?
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl this year?
If the Eagles win, I'm going to be very upset. I hate them.
Why do you hate the Eagles?
What's that?
Why do you hate the Eagles?
Because they're fans are the worst. I just cannot stand Philadelphia.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Why?
I just think they will.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Chiefs.
Why?
They're better.
How are they better?
They have Patrick Mahomes.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Oof. I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but I think the Eagles are the better team.
Why are they going to win?
They're better all around. Better defense, better running game. We'll see. Go Chiefs.
And do you like the halftime shows at all?
Oh my God, last year's was awesome. That was like probably the only halftime show I ever enjoyed. This year, it's Rihanna this year, right? I might enjoy that. Yeah.
Halftime show, you care about it?
I don't even know who's performing, to be honest with you.
I think it's Rihanna this year.
Oh, cool. Give me that work.
That's all we have for this week, Wizards.
Don't forget to check out our newsletter and podcast on our website.